Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back. So today we are on the year of the goat. Yeah, our poor little goats. A lot of people don't like goats because, well, some are freaked out with their horizontal pupils. And then a lot of people associate the goat with the devil, but they're so cute. I don't know. I love farm animals, and goats are part of that. Anyway, so the years provided in the book are 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, and 2015. Yeah, so let's see about our goats. The goat is the fairy among mountains. He is good at climbing, not afraid of danger. He is also a doer. He knows he will get one step closer to the goal as long as he moves every step down to earth, no matter how dangerous it may seem. When the goat reaches the top and holds all mountains in a single glance, it is his scenery. So the positive yang meanings for the goat: practical, stable, fearless of danger and difficulty, kind and gentle. The negative yin meanings: hesitant, weak, timid, and indirect. Yeah, so I can't think of any goats that I know of at this current moment, but I'm sure I know some. So yeah, let's see what we have for our goats on this sunny day. We are in summer. So what do you have for our goats? I can't do a goat. I could do a lamb, kind of. But I don't think I can do a goat. What do we have for our goats? Goats. Oof. That almost came out. Okay, let's do one and then two. And we'll go with that. Oh, interesting. Quite beautiful. Seraphim's Gateway. Voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Now, I'm not familiar with angelic hierarchy, but I believe seraphims are above archangel. Oh, sorry, I totally don't remember. But yeah, we're so focused on the archangels. They're the popular ones. And nothing wrong with that, but we forget about the other angels. All the angels have a purpose in this universe, and they all want to help. But we're so focused on just archangels. So I'm hearing this is a call to start calling out to the seraphims. And it's not just pertaining to goats in that particular message. However, to the goats specifically, yeah, it just, your voice may start to activate. And some people who are working on light language activation, you're more focused on the words. You forget that song is also a light language, and it is also an activation. So that may be how you start. So don't overlook the singing, even if you feel like you're not a singer, like you just sing in the shower. don't let that hold you back, because that could be what sets your tongue loose to speak other forms of light language. And just really call out to the angelic, all of the angelic realm in your day to day when you have trouble with something, when you need guidance. I am seeing like a lot of red, but there's like a slash of a blue green color. So I'm not quite sure what that means. Like they're watching and waiting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They're watching and waiting. Like that little sliver of blue green is their eyes peeking through the veil, watching and waiting for the help to come. And you know, don't think anything less if you have not considered calling to the Seraphim for assistance, because there's so much out there that we aren't aware of, and what we are aware of, there's still so much that we forget what is available to offer that assistance. We kind of get pigeonholed in what we're comfortable with and what we remember, but time to start expanding our horizon, expanding our circle of guides, our circle of protectors, and our circle of light sources where we can tap into these other areas that have been overlooked and pull out those abilities, not just light language or codes, but everything that we've been working on, just pulling it out and tapping into these sources and really pulling in the divinity and claiming the divinity within ourselves and making that connection. Yeah, I'm seeing a body surrounded in golden light, and the light within that body connecting to the angelic. Like, not even a fork, just like, well, I can only show with my hand, but just like these different rays pouring out of this body, connecting to those other light sources. So yeah, and of course, best way to connect is through meditation and finding that that brain frequency that helps you like let go of the conscious and really tap into that other power. So yeah, goats, let's see about your recent past. What do we have for the goats? What is it you want to either acknowledge or thank you? Ooh, how many is that? Okay. So one more, please, for our beautiful goats. Mountain climbers, thank you. Okay, yeah, so Knight of Cups, Six of Cups, and Five of Swords. So yeah, I'm picking up heartache for some of you goats out there. And it goes back kind of far, and it's something you've been struggling and trying to heal. And it is really like something stuck, something that is quite rooted in your heart, that pain. that this heartache caused. Some of you, it is romantic heartache, and others, it is like the loss of a parent or grandparent or somebody close to you. But it's this pain that has been held onto for too long, and it's stopping other possibilities of love from coming forward. For many of you goats. So I'm feeling like it's like a 50-50 here. Like part of the goats know they need to heal this to allow love to come into their lives. And the other part is totally resisting it and even shutting out all possibilities of anything coming forward. So if that is resonating with you goats, please continue healing this heart. This is pain you don't need to hold on to, and it's just causing more inner turmoil with you holding on to it. Take these swords, cut it out, cut those roots, cut those cords to the past, to the hurt, to the pain, to that person where they are the source of the pain, and just let it go. We don't need to hold on to pain, and it could just be somebody you don't want to let go of, but there does come a point where we do need to let that go, and we can't let that consume us, because that runs the risk of losing ourselves in that pain, and there may not be a way back. So if that is resonating, please heal this beautiful heart. Let love in and just cut those cords, cut those roots. Do that letting go, the shedding that needs to really happen for you to really be able to progress on this journey. I'm sending you goats a big hug, because what they're making me feel is quite deep. And yeah, you just don't want to hold on to that. So yeah, let's see about the present for you goats. Oh, I hope it's working on that beautiful heart. Thank you. 2 more cards, please. Okay. They want more out. All right, so I'll go ahead and read these together, and then these 3 that fell out together. So yeah, you have the 4 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups. Yeah, many are still just holding on to that heartache and to that pain, and closing out the world and closing out any other possibilities of love coming in. You're just so focused on what happened, or how that person maybe passed away, or how they're not coming back is what I just heard. And if that is a parent or somebody that you loved a lot, yeah, it is very difficult to move past that pain, but it's definitely something that you need to work on now for your better growth and your development. This is like all consuming, and you don't want it to control your life anymore. You want to take back your life and really heal from this hurt. Yeah, so next, the other three that fell out are the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, all that, it's just like muddying your heart. And I'm seeing somebody like lashing out at everybody. Anybody that asks how you're doing, you're lashing out. And that, some are realizing what you're doing, and others you don't care. You oh, okay, like the pain is becoming comfort to some of you goats, and that's a dangerous place to be in. You don't want to have comfort in that pain. We shouldn't be in this type of pain. And you really need to consider healing this and really doing the healing, even if you have to go away from society, like go to some secluded area to scream at the sky, to scream at God, pound your fists in the dirt, whatever it is you need to do to get this pain out, you need to do it, because this healing is at a crucial moment for some of you goats. And it's like drilling holes in that heart. Like these swords are just continually drilling in, and you're allowing that to happen because it feels comforting to you. And that frame of thought is so backwards from what we need to be doing with our self-care and our self-love and healing the past and healing the hurt and healing the trauma. But there is a way to come out. It is a choice, yes. I don't know if some of you identify with wolves. They're showing me a wolf. And if that is your comfort, or even where you can pull a source of strength from, call out to that energy, because there is the possibility of a new start. Yes, you may be a little cold-hearted moving forward as you let go of this pain, but there's nothing wrong with that, because that pain went so deep. It's going to take a long time for it to heal, but you have to allow it to heal. You have to allow that to happen and not just dwell in that energy of that pain. You don't need to stay there because of the loss of this person. Yeah, so let's pull for the near future. Now, this is usually when I remember, and I'm remembering now. This is a general reading, so please take what applies, discard what doesn't. If nothing applies, then please enjoy this reading for entertainment purposes. But whatever comes out, past, present, future, you have the free will to change it. Okay, let me pick up that card from the floor. At least it didn't fly under the desk. it was an easier pickup. But yeah, this looks so much better for the near future. So maybe this reading is a wake-up call for some of you goats. And if that is the case, then thank you so much, universe, for using me to relay this message. So for the near future, you have the Hierophants, the Fool, and the King of Cups. Yeah, the Fool, starting something new, starting that new journey, this new opportunity here with the Ace of Swords, choosing yourself. And yeah, you may feel like a little chick out in the world once you let go of that pain, because it's going to be such a burden lifted off of your heart. And it's like starting anew, seeing the world differently, because you had been in that place of pain and anger and rage for so long. The world and even yourself are going to look so very different. And you're going to be on this mission of self-discovery, finding who Goat is and reconnecting to who Goat is, learning from the pain that you're letting go of. And you'll never forget the person, especially if they caused that much pain. And if it was a passing, yeah, we never forget, but you always want to remember them with love, remember them, all the good times and how they made you laugh, how they made you smile. That's how you honor them. We don't honor it with pain, we honor with love. And it's going to be, I'm feeling a bit of a long journey, and that's okay. But it is a lot of self-discovery, a lot of even learning more about that person and how they intertwined with you, and maybe even past lives that you had together. For some of you goats, but just soak in everything that you do learn and take in every lesson, and just trust yourself that you are moving in the right direction and finding that self-love, healing that heart, and eventually getting to that place where you can let love back into your life. And know in the present, this isn't over. Your heart isn't completely gone. It is not a chunk of coal. It is still beating. You may not feel it, and it may feel like it is on life support, but it is still there and it is still fighting. Okay, they're playing a song called Hope Dies Last. And the particular lyric is, it's broken and bleeding, hope dies last. But in this instance, they want you to replace hope with your heart. Your heart dies last. Yes, it may feel broken and bleeding, but it's still beating. It is still there, and there is still that room for love, even if you just start with a little section of that heart. That little bit of love is what you need to start the healing. So very, very beautiful goats after all this pain. I love your future. So let's see what chakra the universe would like you to work on. Our beautiful goats, needing so much love. You know, and if you do know a goat that this is sounding like, they may not be receptive to help at this point. Oh, and that makes sense why the Seraphim came out with all this pain. But just from your end, just send them love, send them hugs, send them healing, as much as their higher self will accept from you. So yeah, You have the Earth Star chakra with Mother Earth, connecting to Mother, getting grounded. And this could be why they said to pound on the earth, making that connection. Okay, they are calling my attention to into the woods, where Cinderella is crying and crying and crying, and her tears grow this tree. Give your tears to Mother. Mother will take your pain. You can give her this pain that you are feeling, and she will take it and transmute it and turn it into something beautiful. Like in that fairy tale musical, the tears grew this beautiful tree. So there is beauty in pain, and Mother Gaia can turn anything around. Connect with her, let her take the hurt, let her take your tears, let her take your anger, your pain, everything that feels vile, everything that you are holding on to, just give it to her. Put your feet in the water, put your feet in the soil, put your hands in the soil, touching trees. Okay, I have done this myself, where a tree told me, give me your pain. And I did. I put my hands on the trunk and I connected with that tree. And it took that pain that I was feeling. So it can happen. So yeah, goats, however you feel called to connect to Mother, to give her this pain, please try it. And it doesn't hurt to try it. And if you don't feel anything with that, then, you know, it's something else will call you to do something, but at least try. That's all we can do in this life, is try. So yeah, I hope this, some of it resonated. And if the whole thing resonated, please take your heart into consideration and let go of that pain. But yeah, if you would like a personal read with me, you can visit galacticdivination.com. Or if you're interested in light codes or even a personalized light code activation, you can visit Galactic Light Codes on Etsy. So yeah, yeah, I should be able to do a read tomorrow. So let's see what's next. We have rabbits for tomorrow, if all goes well. So yeah, goats, sending love, sending hugs, sending healing your way. And I'll see you all next time.